Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Before I talk about today's topic, I just want you to listen to this example and tell me whether these chords are major or minor. If you said major, unfortunately, you're wrong. Now, if you said minor, unfortunately, you are wrong too. The answer to that question is that these are sus chords, otherwise known as suspended chords. So, what is a suspended chord? Let's get into that. So, normally when you have a chord, you have the root, the third, and the fifth. Now, what a suspended chord is you're going to be taking this third and you're either going to be suspending it from the fourth, like that, or suspending it from the second. Keep in mind that the third is what lets us know whether the chord is major or minor. So if there's no third, you can't say whether it's major or minor. So that's why with these suspended chords, they're neither major or minor. So a lot of the times, these chords are really used just to embellish the chord that you're playing. So for instance, if I'm playing a C chord this way, I can use this top note to kind of create its own little melody. So for instance, you can also think of these chords as extended chords, right? So normally if you have C, E, G, any of these other notes are going to be extensions. So that's the 1, the 3rd, the 5th. This would be seen as the 7th, the 9th, the 11th, and the 13th. So you could see suspended chords as a 9 chord or an 11 chord. Another way to use these chords is to suspend them. So for instance, if I start off on an A minor chord and I want to go to an E minor chord, but I want to get there without there being such a big change in chords, I could start with an A minor, suspend these chords this way, so that way when we go to this chord, we already have these top 2 notes there. So I'll play that again. Another way to use it is as a substitute for a major or a minor chord. I particularly like using them for minor chords. So let's take this example. So we're going to play a 6, 4, 1, 5. Or if you want to think of it in minor, it would be a 1, 6, 3, 7. Okay, so this is just the chord progression normally. There's 6, 4, there's 1, and there's 5. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play the progression normally, and then the second time around I'm gonna replace the A minor with an A suspended chord. Okay. Can you hear how when I went to that chord, it kind of held over from the G? So when I think of using these chords as a replacement for a chord in a normal chord progression, I think of it as, let's say we want to do this from A minor. I would play the root in fifth to firmly establish that A is the center, and then I would play a whole step below that. So if it's A, the whole step below would be G. So this is also an 11 chord. For the example I played in the video, I simply went back and forth between two chords. The first one is this F suspended chord, so I played F in the bass. And then in the right hand, that means I played a whole step below. So I played an E flat chord. I ended up playing it this way. So from here, I just brought this whole chord down a whole step to an E flat suspended chord. So in general, just use these chords when you want to add some more depth to the chords that you're already playing. And just experiment. You'll see that it doesn't work exactly with every chord in the chord progression, but use your ear and you should be fine on figuring out when you can use it and when you can't use it. You can also use it when you want to suspend going from one chord to another, and you don't want it to sound as jarring as it would if you were playing like the chords in root position. So that's going to be it for today's video. If you found this helpful and you found value in it, then please be sure to like and subscribe. And in the description, if you found this confusing, I have a free music theory course that you can take to bring you up to speed on what we're talking about in these type of videos. And like I said, it's free, it costs nothing, and see you in the next one.